Almost everybody wants to be able to play faster on saxophone, right? And the traditional wisdom is play slow, do it with perfect technique, and then gradually build up the speed. And I completely agree with that, and I do that all the time. But there is another way. And the argument is, if you want to play fast on saxophone, you have to practice playing fast. And it's a completely different set of brain circuits and a completely different way of embedding the muscle memory. But the idea is practice fast to play fast. Right, there's Faster Fingers, and if you want to get this free PDF to improve your technique, you can do so using the link there. Right, here's the theory. We're going to borrow a term from physics and break this into quantums, okay? A quantum is a little tiny packet, a little segment of the thing, and we're going to practice moving our fingers quickly between them. By the way, this isn't something that I've made up. This isn't my kind of fresh chrome off the dome information for you. Loads of other people will tell you this, and it's a really interesting thing to practice if you want to get faster. So let's take the first quantum, and it's the smallest thing we can possibly do, which is move from G to A, okay, just like this. But we're not going to move slowly. We're going to move as quick as we can. Okay, really quick, almost like a grace note. Then we stitch on the next little quantum, which is A to B. Okay, now we've got two little quantums, two little packets, and we're going to stitch them all together, okay? G, A, B. And you want to do this many times. And yes, you do want to play it with good technique. You don't want your fingers flapping, you know, no tower bridge up, no beaver paws, you know, no squeaky duck beaks, all my usual technique stuff. Okay, let's now tag on a fourth note. So we're going to go from B back to G. So let's do the first three. Now we're going to do notes 2, 3, and 4. And what you're doing is you're training your fingers to move that quick. Now what we're going to do is we're going to join up the first 4. Now at this point you need to be very careful that you're not bobbling your technique and you're going... You know, if you're not playing the notes accurately, this whole process is completely and utterly useless. Right, let's move on to the next little segment, this little mini quantum of information. So, we're going to go from the fourth note to the fifth note, that's G to A. Now, the funny thing is, we've already done that. So you can see that this is a cumulative process. So, start jumping around and experimenting with the pieces and stitching them together in different and fun ways. Now you'll notice that I'm actually, sacrilege, not using a metronome for this. Okay, then we're going to do the next bit, which we've already done, by the way, which is A to B. So that finger movement is actually already somewhere in there, or in here maybe. So now we've got ba ba dee ba ba ba. We've got the first 5 notes. Right, now is the tricky one, okay? We're going to go from the B to the C. Now we're going to back that up, A, B, C. Now, whenever you cross your fingers on saxophone, this is where you're going to run into problems because it's quite easy to go or look how shiny my soprano is in these lights. That's insane. Hey, check me out playing soprano, by the way. Who knew? Right, here's that quantum now. A, B, C. See how I'm building it up? Now we do A, B, C, back to A. That's the hardest bit of all this, right? nice little packets many, many, many times. I'm just doing this to hurry through the video, okay? Right, then, look, you get the process, okay? You're an intelligent person, you get the process. You build it up, don't you? And eventually, you know, you can start to play, you stitch it all together and you just make it faster and faster and faster until you can play the whole thing really fast. That is the whole theory. Now, the reason this is so great is so many people can't play fast on saxophone, and everybody wants to know, how do you play fast? So one thing that you could try, as well as practicing slowly with a metronome, is to play fast. If you want to play fast, you practice fast, all right? Practice fast to play fast. So I want you to give it a go. Now, if you like what you're seeing on the channel, go and check out my free Saxophone Success Masterclass that you can see there. It's full of a bunch of really cool things which are going to instantly transform your sax playing. I hope you enjoy it. And also, please consider, why am I always getting out of breath when I make these videos? I feel like I'm really rushing through. Anyway, if you like what I do and you want to get access to me every day, go check out the old Inner Circle membership. It's a fantastic place to be. There's loads of sax players like you, and you can really get the support and the information that you need to not only play faster, but improvise better and all that stuff. And you can ask me anything you want every month. Inner Circle is an awesome place to be. I hope today's video has opened your eyes. Give it a go. Let me know in the comments how you get on. Practice fast to play fast. And until next week, when I'll be saxing up your Sunday, I'm pro saxophonist Jamie Anderson. You're watching Get Your Sax Together. And I hope that you practice hard, practice smart. That's what today's about. Practice smart and enjoy your music. Take it easy. This is a great way of practicing to how many times? This isn't my, this is absolutely rubbish.